Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Mark's Fish Care. Today is Friday. I'm at work, actually about to start my shift. As you see, I have my vest on and everything. I'm super excited because it's the end of the week for me. As soon as I'm done, I'm going home and I will film another video for you guys. And in today's video, pretty much will be pretty cool because I have bought a week ago, I have bought a Dwarf Mexican crayfish. And I had to buy them because they were so unique and so beautiful, and I never seen them as well. It's very hard to find them sometimes. So I was like, might as well buy them and see how they are and how they look. So they're very cool creatures and they don't get to be big, so you can have multiple guys in the tank. So I will talk more about it when we come home and I will show you them and we will feed them and talk about them a little bit more. But in general, everything is being good and everything is going on well. University is kind of getting on me a little bit because it just takes away lots of my free time. But that's okay, guys. I will always be posting the videos for you, and stay loyal. Thank you very much. See ya. I'm very sorry, guys, that I wasn't able to post on Friday my video. I was just very busy and finally I'm back. And sorry for not posting much this week. I was trying to get a couple videos out, but they didn't work out for me and I didn't really feel like posting something that I wasn't happy with. So I hope you guys will understand me. And let's get into my Dwarf Mexican crayfish. I want to show you guys these awesome little creatures. So the first guy is over here. The reason I bought these guys is because first of all, to be honest, I never seen them or heard about them. So when I saw them in my local pet store, I was super excited, and especially their coloration and the fact that it's a crayfish but in a smaller size really got me into them. These guys are way less aggressive than their bigger cousin, but they still can be aggressive and they will fight with each other. So, and talking about with each other, you see there is another guy over here. I bought two of them. The reason I bought two is firstly because I was worried that one of them might not survive in transit or in my tank when they acclimate. So I was like, okay, might as well get two and we will see, and the tougher one will survive. But so far they're doing very good, and I was reading more about these guys, of course, and it says that they can live in a 5-gallon tank, two of them, as long as you have a lot of hiding spaces for them to hide if they feel stressed or something. But in general they should be fine, and like I said, one guy is usually roaming around somewhere over here, and the other guy lives right by that heater in the corner or in my plant. Speaking of this plant, I bought this Amazon sword as well. Just thought it would be a little bit cooler and cuter in this tank. And as you see, my plants are doing pretty good, some of them. Look, they already shoot a couple of stems. Let's go back to the crayfish, and these guys are not shy at all. Like usually the big crayfish, I used to own blue electric crayfish, and that guy was always hiding in his cave, and he was only coming out for food, and sometimes I was so tired of him coming out for food that I was just throwing food right into his cave, so he didn't feel a need to come out at all. But these guys are good because they don't get too big. They're actually gonna get somewhere around 5 centimeters. So that's pretty much, that's nothing for a crayfish, and they're super nice for a nano tank. Usually you want to keep one in a 5-gallon tank. That's probably the most ideal situation, but let's be honest with you guys, you won't be able to notice one crayfish in a tank as well. It's going to be very, very hard to notice him. So having two in here at least is super cool. And these guys are extraordinary cleaners. They clean your bottom of your tanks like there's no tomorrow. I'm telling you guys, they sweep everything, and even though these two little guys doesn't seem like there are much of them, they do a phenomenal job of cleaning the tank, and especially the tank with a bunch of mollies and plants. I'm very happy about them. And actually another cool fact about these guys, they don't really destroy much plants as well, so that's very good, and that's why I kind of got into them, because I didn't want them to destroy my little planted tank that's just getting on top of things. As you see, that guy is always hiding over there on that little leaf. I don't know why. He's right over there. Let my camera adjust here for you guys. There you go. Right over there. So what I feed these guys is, let me show you. I feed them with these bottom feeder shrimp pellets. They love them a lot, and actually when they find them, they tug them between their bodies, because mollies try to steal it from them, and they will not give away their pellet, which is super awesome to watch. And I feed them, of course, my Extreme Aquatic Foods. I enjoy this brand a lot. I'm not trying to sell anything here, I'm just saying this stuff is my favorite. And let's actually go ahead and feed these guys, because these guys have been pretty hungry for a while. Let me open this lid here and feed them. And hopefully the crayfish will go after the food as well. Let's kind of sit back and observe a little bit. I really wanted to get these crayfish as well for you guys, so you guys can really have something new to enjoy on my channel, because I kind of feel they're pretty cool. Well, this guy is already looking for some of the pellets. You see, he's already eating something. I think he's finding something very slowly. I think I gave a little bit too much food, but that's okay. The mollies will, after they will finish on the top, they will go eventually down, and they will sweep out the floor as well. So I'm very happy with that. This crayfish doesn't want to go down. He should probably start heading down pretty soon, but looks like he's catching some food while it's moving throughout the water. So these guys are super cute, cool. I'm very happy and excited to have them. And I actually planted a few more plants over here, as you see. This guy was in my 36-gallon planted tank. If you watch my last video, you can probably know that I completely replanted the tank, so I had some leftover plants, and I figured why not planting some over here. And I have one guy which floated upwards already, so I'll have to find him and put him back where he belongs, pretty much. But in general, this tank is doing phenomenal, and I enjoy it a lot. It's getting somewhere for sure. It's been running already for a good month, and there's going to be way more cooler stuff coming out. Like I might be swapping some fish as well in the future. What I thought, guys, I might buy a few guppies and mix these mollies with guppies and throw a couple of these mollies back into my 36. So we will for sure be doing a lot of updates. This tank will be kind of like a feature tank, so I'm gonna be always changing it up for something new. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and of course the crayfish as well. Some of them already molted, so that's a good sign. Usually crayfish always molt when they are introduced into the tank, just like shrimp, but that's always a good sign as well if they molt and they survive. And this guy's already munching on something. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and of course if you like what I do. And thanks for watching, and have a nice and peaceful day. See ya.